sending Kim pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kim, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So,
Now that was
and
I
I,
would
like I had
get
a,
to for your son.
Two funny mamas. What's with the drip?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I'm Kim Whitley.
Sherry Shepherd.
Because you over there eating chicken or something because you couldn't even say your name quick.
It was Shake Shack.
Oh. Why she got to do it all quietly like she embarrassed? But she gets up at 5 a.m, so she can eat what she want to eat. I seen Sherry at the gym, so I ain't mad at her. Go ahead. And then I saw you on your little show today. I saw it. Well, I got to put little.
On my what show?
On your little show. I saw you on your little show. I saw you in your big show. I saw you today. I was like, oh, you look so good. Like, I see a difference. I thought you looked
what's
fantastic.
interesting? No, I got to be up at 4:45 in the morning tomorrow because I got to be at the gym. But you know what's interesting, Kim? Is like I'm gaining weight because I'm putting on muscle. And so it's sometimes, and I got to remember it's just muscle because there's some clothes that used to fit me that don't fit me because I'm having muscle now. Now I'm starting, like it's not muscles where I'm looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
I saw your booty. I saw your booty. Your booty popped out. That's a muscle.
Well, that looks like that. That looks like a fist. Like this is what my booty look like.
It does look like a little tight fist in the back, but that could make your clothes act different.
It make your clothes act different, and sometimes I come out and I'm like, it's so, and my thighs are very muscular now, and they're thick like a bodybuilder's. And I got fat thighs. Before they used to be just fat. Now they just thick like a bodybuilder. So and then my arms are getting muscles, but I got the fat over my arm. I'm just trying to deal with all of this. I'm just glad we're here.
Morning. Get me a gym. I need a gym membership ASAP. I need a gym membership. Soon as I get off the podcast, I'm running over to that gym. She trying to win. I'm going to go to 5 in the morning. Okay. All right, I'm back.
Oh, my gosh, girl.
Oh, I'm ready. Every time I see Sherry, I'm going to the gym. Her body done changed. Don't you let her have me looking crazy. All right.
You don't look crazy. I was just looking at a picture of you that Chris put on our NAACP Image Award flyer. And I was like, Kim, you are beautiful. I know this. But most of the time you look like the lady, you look like you in Walking Dead looking for zombies to kill. But you beautiful. So there are times when you really play up your beauty. And I go, my friend is stunning.
Oh, I think the same.
Like as you lose weight, your dimples, they really poke in. Like you've lost so much weight in your face that your dimples look like big ass craters because they're so like, you look like this.
I just hope they don't turn right and I start looking like Madam. Remember that old puppet back in the day? Just don't let them go that far. Hold up now.
Like you got to put cotton in your face. But Chris posted this picture of you and I looked at you and I was like, wow, she's beautiful. You are gorgeous, Kim Whitley.
Chris posting pictures of me without me knowing. Wait a minute.
Everything, God made everything fall off my desk right now because your line dramatic, over dramatic. Stuff just fell off my desk.
Oh my goodness, wait, I got to write stuff down that I want to remember.
Look at this picture. Kim.
Is that me?
No,
damn.
It's Jackie.
But you know what? If I'd have just got a little lipo and put that damn waist in a little bit.
No.
Kim, you're looking at the wrong thing.
This is the photo. This is the photo I show people that I go, we're dating. She just lives in Los Angeles.
Oh.
And then this is what they say. This is the next thing that come out their mouth. Okay, she's so out of your league, Chris. Where you find her? There's nowhere in the world did you find this woman.
I forgot about that little ponytail. Let me take a picture of that so I can remember that.
No, but here's the thing. You ain't took that hair off since you took that picture. It's still on your head.
It's still on my head. You know what? I forgot. Angie did that. Angie Hairstyles on Instagram. And is it Angie? Yep, Angie Hairstyles. She did that. You know, she does a lot of mine. But she was dying to do a ponytail. And I'm telling you, I would not do a ponytail until I lost a certain amount of weight because I couldn't. I'm very self-conscious. You see, I got these long things on here right now. I'm very self-conscious about.
Now you look like you're supposed to be doing my nails. Like I'm supposed to give you my color.
All right. Now that dress was from when I went out to dinner with Kim, I believe, right? Is that from the event? I believe it was in June. No.
It was the Oscars.
That was the Oscars.
So it was last year.
Chris, you just asked me to put that dress on when you came over the house.
And instead you put an electric shoulder fixer on.
Oh, that's right. I did.
See, there we are at dinner. Look. Oh. There you are.
Chris,
with the charcuterie board.
Chris, why am I so small in the chair?
Okay, will you stop making all that noise?
Calamari, charcuterie.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, you don't understand. When Chris ordered a charcuterie board, you know, I said, I ain't never been out with nobody that has ever ordered this. I was like, you white. Because have you ever ordered a charcuterie board ever, Sherry?
No, I've only go to parties where I see charcuterie boards. I never order one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Kim, you've gotten really slanderous with the white talk recently. Earlier, Sherry, I suggested we book a guest with 2 weeks notice because people you all have on are very busy and it's tough to get them on. And what did you say, Kim?
I don't remember. I did say something crazy. I was like, that is so white. I did.
That's some white boy shit. We've never done that in the history of the show.
We have never gone 2 weeks out, Chris.
It was a good time to start. Sorry, you were commenting on Kim's hair.
It's what's our segment? White boy. We used to do that. That was a lot.
Ask a white dude.
Ask a white dude.
I don't even know how we got nominated this season because we're so unstructured, our podcast, which fan saves the light. We just need to get some new fans to add to the ones that we have. We've seen it hit a plateau.
We have? We've hit a plateau. Okay,
no, you've actually, that's not true.
Thank you.
You have, I'm not saying you can't always use more, but your percentages are crazy through the roof, like the last few months.
How many followers do we have?
Not enough. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Okay.
Pushing 64,000. Yeah.
Yeah, we hit a plateau.
No, we was at 50-something, Sherry.
Your views are exploding. That's great.
Our views. So when did you decide to pull your eyelashes off today? That's what I'm
Because I was going to bed. I was putting water on the glue for my wig. And I pulled my lashes off. I started doing this and I said, I got to do this podcast with Kim because
I got to do this podcast, your podcast, 51%.
Yeah,
I got to do this podcast with Kim. Kim calling me. Y'all hear this, right? Y'all see what happened with a number one talk show? Y'all see what happened, right? I just want this marked in history. If I would have said that, she'd have lost her mind. Oh, this podcast. Okay, I'm finished.
Which brings me up to when you and Finesse were on the podcast and you was in your hotel room and eating everything up but the wall. And I'm looking at you. I'm in the room and everybody kept saying, Sherry, jump in. And I was like, no, because I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. And if you was eating this, you just anyway, Finesse. Okay, all right, you gonna go over there with Finesse. What was you saying, Finesse? And then y'all was talking about orgasms and sex, and I said, what in the world is going on?
I don't talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know I wasn't. I'm very
And
proper.
I said, I'm gonna get up right now and go to bed. Because you talking about you don't talk about it. You was all in the conversation with finesse.
It was intriguing. I actually want us to have a sex therapist on the show. I found her. She's very good.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I thought it
I
would be
think
great for people to
a
ask
lot of
questions.
people need that. I think a sex therapist would be really, really good. You know what's so funny to me is like, oh, you guys, Amber Rose, Kim, keep that in your head, Amber Rose. We have been nominated to Funny Mamas for an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Podcast in the arts and entertainment field, probably because so many people complained that we was in lifestyle. And they was like, how the hell they went for lifestyle? So they put us in a different category. This
art and entertainment. Because we are
in arts and entertainment. We're up against Jamel Hill. We are up against that's all I know. But anyway.
So we have the link in the live chat. If you're watching now, if you're watching later, it's in the comments.
Yes, please go and vote for us because we sure would like to win.
And
the
vote
podcast.
with all your email addresses. Every email address.
Vote with every email address you have. And the only way that we won last year was because of our viewers and our fans and followers. And so this time we're relying on you again. And if you could find it in your heart to go over to Outstanding Talk Show, please vote for me. Now, not talk show host. I'm not saying don't vote because Jennifer Hudson is nominated for talk show host, but I'm not in that category. My show is nominated for Outstanding Talk Show. So if you can find it in your heart to vote for me, I would so appreciate it.
Because this is what you got to do. No, because this is really easy. It's not easy, but when you open up the vote site, it's not easy. You got to vote. You just got to go down and click what you got to click. Then you go back to categories. Wait, hold on. This is Joshua. I'm sorry. Tell them how to vote, Sherry.
I don't know how to vote.
Hello.
If you'd like, Craig, I can pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
If you all go to vote.naacpimageawards.net, shout out to everybody who's voted so far. Really appreciate all the nice comments and people saying they're still behind you. They're going with it. Yvette Scott in the live chat voted with all 3 emails. That's amazing. Thank you. The live chat right now, if you go to it, if you're watching the YouTube, the link is there. And you just go to Outstanding Arts and Entertainment Podcast, choose 2 Funny Mamas, and then
Sherry. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Chris, I don't know why I jumped into your stuff. I told you to handle it. Go back. Act like I didn't say nothing.
Can I tell you one thing? If I do like this, I look like Octavia Spencer.
Take me off the screen.
I look just like.
I can't agree with this.
Did you say when I do like? Let's see what I look like when I do like this.
Don't say it, Sherry. Don't. You have a talk show.
You still look like Jack A when you do that.
Okay.
You think so? You think I don't? You think I don't look like the girl?
No, you do not look like Jack A. You look like Amira Van.
Okay.
Amir Van played.
Do that again, Octavia. Do that again. That is funny. It's the shape of your face, and your eyes got no eyelashes. Yep.
Sherry, you were saying people think you look like. Oh my gosh, who did you say? Quinta Brunson. Quinta Brunson. What would you?
Brunson. They say I look like her auntie.
What would you do to look like Quinta Brunson? Transform.
I don't know. I didn't think I looked like Quinta Brunson.
You said
I
you
just
did.
happened to be doing like this to thank somebody for voting. And I said, oh my gosh, it looks just like Octavia Spencer. In Mama. Not Fruitvale Station, but Mama.
Oh my God, in Mama.
Not Hidden Figures, but The Help.
Yep. It's with because you don't have the lashes.
Oh, my lashes. I said, I'm up to send this picture to Octavia.
I have a question.
Huh?
I listened to an interview with Octavia. It was fantastic. It was last week. She's from Alabama. I've never heard someone. She loosened up towards the end of the interview, and I thought I was picking up on it. She was kind of letting it slide a little bit. Do you think she works her tail off to not sound like she's from Alabama?
I don't think.
I don't know.
Alabama's tough. That accent's thick.
That
She
is a
got a
thick
slight.
accent, but
No, she don't have no
no,
thick accent like that.
No,
'Cause
no, no.
I,
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if it was intentional.
I mean, I'm sure
she's
she's
not
well,
from
you know,
London.
No,
yeah.
I would never. But if you hear the interview, I just would never guess she grew up in
She
Alabama.
has like it's a little bit of a twang, but it's so slight.
Yeah.
I actually Octavia is pretty cultured. I think she's worked hard to lose that Alabama.
Yeah, that's what
Kinda.
I was saying.
Yeah, but I
I've
don't
worked
think.
hard against Cleveland, and it ain't happened. But go ahead.
Well, your behavior is
What
still
does a
very
Cleveland
Cleveland.
accent sounds like, Kim?
Isn't that? Would
Me
you
and
agree,
Steve
Kim?
Harvey. Oh God,
No, Steve Harvey doesn't have a Cleveland accent. Steve Harvey has a country accent.
that's for everybody in
Jerry,
Cleveland. That's how we talk.
Jerry, y'all welcome to Family Feud. Survey say
It ain't that best. No, you now.
yes, it is.
No, it's
Lori
not.
Harvey, Lori, gon' get yours. And then I said to Marjorie, so we asked 100 people, how much is 2 loaf of eggs versus 5 pieces of bread? Now, if you don't get this right, I'm gonna tell your mama, we gonna work them. We gonna work them
That
to
ain't what
witness
it
cabinet.
sound like. You done
That
went
is-
too far. Everybody from Cleveland has that kind of accent. Everybody's like, why do y'all sound like y'all from the South? But Steve is maybe it's a little stronger.
Steve is also was in Texas for a long time. Cause my
Oh,
friend
that-
Bone, they talk exactly
That's
alike.
true.
And he Dallas born and bred. But David Arnold didn't have it. David Arnold talked like this, an uptight black man with money.
Oh boy.
That's what
Nope.
David Arnold talked like. I'm not doing that, Julie.
Oh, you did. Eh, eh, eh.
I tell David Arnold,
That was
I
a
said, you
bad
talk like a
one.
bougie black man with a bunch of money, David Arnold. You're just jealous and you want me, Sherry. You know you want me. I mean, I do, but damn, David.
Don't make me miss him. Don't make. I was just talking about him the other day. What?
No, I was looking at him
Amber
the other
Rose.
day.
Amber Rose. Then we got to go back to vote again, Chris. But Amber Rose.
Well, when you were talking about having a sex therapist, Amber Rose she says she's done with men. She doesn't want any more penis. She doesn't want anybody in her bed, in her house. She is done with men. And I feel like she's saying that because she's been hurt, because, she was with Kanye West. She was married to Wiz Khalifa. And then she got with that music executive. I think his name is like Eric Alexander or something like that. But because it was a lot of alleged affairs that he cheated on her with. She put out a post saying he cheated on her with all of these women, and then they had a child. So now the same guy that she has a child with is engaged to Cher. He's 40 years younger than Cher. So
They're
now
engaged now.
they're engaged to be married. Cher and Amber Rose.
Oh, he done put it on Cher. Oh my goodness, he done put it on Cher. What? Whoa!
If I could turn back time,
Oh no.
if I could find a way.
Wait, don't do that. You look like you're having a stroke. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Huh?
that. Why your hand? You look like you're having a stroke and you're a Tyrannosaurus. Don't do that.
Mama.
Right.
Okay, I'll stop doing it.
It's
Well, I was
this
like,
part.
I don't mean to look like that.
Share, but you can't do the T-Rex.
Oh,
T-Rex
and I'm not
thing.
making fun. That was my impersonation of Cher like 20 years ago when I was 16.
Yep.
I always would do that here. If gypsies, tramps, and thieves were here from the people of the town. But I guess as I get older, it looks strokish, so I'll stop.
But it sounded like her. That was good, Sherry. You're about to turn back time.
I'm not by any means trying to make fun look like a stroke. That wasn't my intention.
Oh no, Cher is our hero, everybody. Our Shero. Cher got it together.
Cause she do like remember Cher would do like this?
She sure did because her hair was so long.
Because her hair was so long. Y'all don't remember when Cher used to have a variety show with Sonny
Variety
Bono.
show. Sonny
And,
and Cher show. Yep.
What was the song they would sing? They were both together. Like
Oh,
I'm a little
at
bit
the
country,
end.
I'm a little bit rock and roll. Was the Osmonds? What was Cher and Sonny?
Cher
They
and
would sing-
Sonny were- They said, Alexa, what was Sonny and Cher's song?
I got you, babe.
I know that 90s.
I got you,
No,
babe.
I got you, babe. That was it.
I got you, babe.
Alexa
Okay, I got-
off. Why, Chris? Why you let me use up my Alexa battery when you could have answered?
Oh, do you have a pay per minute Alexa?
No, Kim, this is what I wanted to say to you. Besides Amber Rose, Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley passed away. And I want to ask you, like I watched Laverne and Shirley
When
all
was
the time.
this? What?
Just a few days ago. She was like 75, I think. And she passed away. But do you remember they would say this thing like this. They would go, Laverne would go, nobody's that stupid to believe it. And then Lenny and Squiggy would come in and go, how?
They sure did. But
I want to ask you, I was not allowed to sing the theme song on our show because we have a very small budget and you got to get clearance for that.
Right.
But do you remember the song?
Sure.
Schlemiel, Tommaso, Gossip Pepper Incorporated. We're gonna do it on your Marcus. No. What's the first? We're gonna do it.
Play the Laverne.
Give us any rule, we'll break it.
Don't play
Give us any rule.
Oh, right. You can't do that. Right. Alexa. Oh, let's go to bed. Alexa, stop. Woo.
No,
we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it.
We're gonna make it.
Now,
Give
Sherry,
us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true.
Doing it our way.
Doing it our way.
Nothing's gonna turn us back now.
Nothing's gonna turn us back now.
Straight ahead and on the track now.
Yeah.
We're gonna make our dreams come true.
We're gonna make our
dreams come true.
And we'll do it our way. Yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true.
There's nothing we
our way. Yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true. For me and you.
I hope someday they'll be singing the Two Funny Mamas theme song.
How's it go?
It goes da-da-da-da-da-da. Two funny mamas. Da-da-da-da. Two funny mamas. One got a talk show. One is still climbing the ladder. But she's right on her heels. Yes, she is. They're two best friends separated by 3,000 miles. But they're still connected. Yes, they are. One has a giant teenager and one has a preteen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. But they're going to make it. Okay.
This is incredible. Somebody who turned their volume up on their speakers.
Okay, that was ridiculous.
I'm guessing Kim.
I did what?
Did you maybe turn your speakers up? I'm echoing. Check.
No, Chris, I did not. How about get some new equipment?
Oh, that must be my fault. I'd like to apologize for my mistake. What are you drinking, Sherry?
Sherry, where's my water coming?
I ordered it.
When, Sherry? You told me that in September.
Yeah, it didn't come yet?
See, I
got you a case. I hope you will. Now, this is 32 ounces. I got you 16 ounces. So you could take it with you.
So I can try it.
This water is amazing.
Penital.
And you know how I got it is because when Leah Remini was filling in for Wendy Williams, she had them go and get her this special water. Like they had to go find it. And so she had a case. She had a case left at the show. And I said, well, let me try it. And I love it. But I order it from Amazon.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I order everything from Amazon. I don't go shopping. I just order from Amazon.
Because you don't have time.
I have time. So they just they deliver everything. I order everything from Amazon.
Oh, you know what I got in the mail?
What?
What I got?
You did.
Look at that. Look at that.
Sherry season 1.
I hope it fits. It looked real little. That's a good bun cover.
That's a beanie? Is that the beanie?
That's a beanie.
Kim.
Okay, now I really feel like here's my color.
Oh, that's my wait. Who ordered y'all stuff? Look how little this is.
It's
What
because
color?
your head is big.
Okay,
I
I was
paid for
waiting.
that for my crew, my staff and crew for Christmas. I bought them
That was
all.
nice.
She accidentally
fleece
sent you a
jacket.
kid size head.
It's a fleece
Season
jacket that says Sherry.
one. Let's put another
Season
one
one.
in front of that.
That was my gift to the crew for Christmas, the beanie in season 1. Next year, you get a leather Letterman jacket,
Oh, good. I'll be waiting on
which
it. too.
I'm ordering. We are going to start selling when we go on our comedy tour together. Letterman
Oh,
jackets.
for our
leather.
listeners, I'm sorry, we showed a jacket and a beanie hat. Sorry, the Sherry show. Go
You're so
ahead.
thoughtful.
And we're gonna be selling them on the road.
No, for Two Funny Mamas, Letterman jackets.
Letterman jacket. Two Funny Mamas. We are going on tour. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna be drinking.
A lot of
Huh? Sorry, I didn't. Nope.
But you
nothing
are going
again.
to be in St. Louis. Did you start
Oh.
working on the tickets yet, Chris?
Well, as of today, we have a show in St. Louis. All the particulars aren't worked out, but Sherry, do we want to say at least part of what's going on?
We were supposed to. Two Funny Mamas was supposed to be in St. Louis from March 10th
March
and
10th.
March 11th. However, a big, huge commitment came up for me, and I had to call everybody and say I couldn't make it. Which is let me tell you something. If Kim had called me and told me she couldn't make this gig, I would have been so upset. So and I'm calling, going, I can't make it,
So here's
and I know that's bad.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but just so we don't get too far ahead. So the plan is, and again, this has to get all the way worked out. It's going to be Kim Whitley and Friends doing a stand-up show, same time, same venue. We're going to make it one hell of a night. We'll do a little Q&A at the end. It'll be a good time. So it'll be stand-up. You get to hang out with Kim. It's going to be really fun. We have some special guests that we'll announce, and it'll all be part of the Two Funny Mamas family. I will say that much. So get excited. Still going to happen. Ticket link will be up probably end of this week, early next week, because we have to work everything out. So that's the change. If you've already made plans to come here, don't change them. It's going to be a hell of a night. Kim will be here. Sherry, I was about to apologize for you. You're right here. I know you wanted to be here because I told Sherry. I got a little sad. And I was like, Sherry, if you don't want to do it, what's the deal? And she very much would love to be there.
No, I'm really upset that I can't do it because I told the people I got a gig March 10th, and they insisted I got to do a photo shoot in LA, that it has to be this time. And I'm doing it with a big football player who's older, retired. And so I can't get out of it, but I'm so upset because I wanted to be there. And I want to tell you, we have a lot of Two Funny Mamas fans that are in my audience. And one lady, I do a segment called Tell Me Something Good. She was like, I'm going to see you and Kim in St. Louis, me and my girlfriend. And I didn't have a heart to say, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be there.
You ain't had a heart or the time.
Well, we were still hoping it could change. And literally today, we kind of locked things in. So be excited.
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fun.
I text Octavia Spencer and asked her if she would mind stepping in.
She would fill in for me.
We've got the role of a lifetime for you, Octavia.
Yeah, let's see if Octavia can come on down, or Shirley Caesar. It ain't gonna matter. Look at Shay.
But for anybody who wants to know, we were gonna just say, hey, we're gonna have a really fun fill-in co-host, and just still call it Two Funny Mamas Live. I think that's very confusing considering Sherry's the majority owner of the podcast. So we went ahead. And we're gonna
because I told them if y'all use the Two Funny names, I was gonna sue them.
Right? Yeah. Sherry's like, I hope you've got that 51% of those ticket sales.
Gosh, you should bring Caroline Ray. I mean,
Sherry, let's not talk down. Yeah.
Sorry.
It'll be a blast. Just know that.
And then after that, Kim and I start our tour, I don't know, I think in March or April. We're working out the dates. We're going to go out once a month, and it actually is Two Funny Mamas. We're going to do stand-up, and we're looking at D.C., we're looking at Miami, we're looking at
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
not Newark. What's it called? New Jersey.
New Jersey. We're looking at Detroit. We're looking at Baltimore. We're looking at now look at me. We just looking at it.
That does sound funny. This is what we're looking at.
This is what we're looking at.
This is what we're looking at.
You're throwing darts at a map of the U.S.
Okay, that was so hysterical to me because I'm naming all these daggone cities. We ain't got nothing solidified, but we looking at those cities. Florida, coming out there. So we are coming out to do stand up to Two Funny Mamas and Andre.
Andre.
Oh my gosh!
Andre,
But
I know Andre probably listening to us. But Andre got a show tonight that he keeps putting me on these shows. But
I'm gonna call Andre.
Andre's probably on.
Andre got his computer. It looks great. It's so skinny.
Please tell everybody Andre got his computer finally.
Andre got his computer. He didn't want no fancy colors. I got him all of because I'm the one actually, Kim set it up. I put in the specifications. We got it. Thank you so much, C. Mickey and her husband.
And,
who helped us out.
Uhura Dawson, that's right, my guy.
That's right. And so we Kim actually put in her money first. It took me like 3 weeks to get my money in. And his computer came, and then Kim, as part of 16th Productions, he got camera equipment in to film his movies. And, so now he'll be able to do his graphics and editing and filming and writing. So all of that is done.
So no excuses for Andre.
We can expect an Oscar for 2024.
That's right.
Andre can actually go and do it. Deion Taylor made this movie with Joseph Sikora from Power Book, Ghost, and T.I. and Terrence J for $1 million. So Andre gonna be coming to you for about $1 million, Kim. To get you at the end of the year. And
you might have to sell Sherry. She might have to sell half the tennis court.
Yeah,
she's gonna have to sell a lot, giving Andre $1 million. But they got the production company, and they want to make really wonderful stuff. And so they've partnered up. So I'm very excited. You guys go to Kim's Audible. It's called Kim, Kym. Her Audible, which was named in Variety, is one of the top 10 podcasts to listen to. So we're very proud of Kim. Her show, Act Your Age, is coming out in March. It's starring Whitley, March 4th, starring Kim Whitley, co-starring Tisha Campbell, and guest starring Yvette Nicole Brown. That'll be coming out. Are you in the movie, You People?
I am in the movie.
That's what I thought. I said, I was telling everybody, Kim is in the movie You People, which is streaming on Netflix now, starring Lauren London and Josh something or the other, Eddie Murphy and Neil.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Jonah, Jonah.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Neither one of them is doing publicity for the film.
Don't look for me a lot in the movie. It's a little cameo, a little pop-up.
It doesn't matter. You're in the movie.
My mom watched it because of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow because I got to be up at 4:45 and I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. My eyes hurt bad, but she's in the movie You People, which is streaming on Netflix, and what are you working on right now?
I am working on the Disney show Raven's Home, and I was in That's So Raven as her cousin. Country cousin, clickety click. That's all I just remember. But I love.
You're over in that. Mm-hmm. You are constantly working. I literally have to remind people that sit on my couch that I'm an actress. People keep thinking I just do talk shows.
But you got a #1 talk show. That's what when I tell you can run your mouth. I'm sorry. That is one of your gifts. You can act too, but you also have Sex and Lives of College Girls that is streaming.
Popular show.
So what are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. And it was picked up for a 3rd season. So I'll go do the 3rd season. And I'm in Harlem, that show Harlem. I have Lil Rel and we are in one episode. I got to get her name, but I play her mother in the episode. So that's fun. That's going to come on. And I have a movie coming out called No Way Out. It's a suspense movie where people get killed. That's coming out in April, I think.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I was executive producer of this film. It's a suspense horror. Suspense more.
Suspense movie.
But that's it. So Amber Rose. So I think we told you. And we were nominated for an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Podcast in the Arts and Entertainment category. So if you guys
smile. Well, both of you smile real big. That's all I needed.
Thank
you. If you will go
ahead.
Vote for us. Because we can't do it on our own. They go by the number of people voting. So we're asking if you would vote, and then slip on over to Outstanding Talk Show. And Sherry, the talk show was nominated for Best Talk Show. And then, so Amber Rose says she's never going to have sex again. And I said Amber Rose is still hurting from a previous relationship. But then she posted, which I think kind of defeats the purpose, because she doesn't want to have sex. She doesn't want to share with a man because she don't want to be hurt. She wants a good man. But I think that you're going to have a problem getting a good man when you post things that says, whose ass do I have to eat to get Super Bowl tickets? Now, I'm not saying that's what Amber Rose posted on her Instagram. Whose ass do I have to eat to get Super Bowl tickets? And then she's put another post out.
I can't believe she posted. I was just about to post that. Just looking for Super Bowl tickets.
This is why you cannot teach comedy. You cannot teach it. You just got to have it. This girl right here, that's comedy. Because I completely did not expect this kooky girl to say I was going to post that. She took it from me.
You set me up perfectly.
I did.
We're a comedy team.
I'm really proud of you two.
I lobbed that to you.
You did.
Now, I think as auntie here, and knowing how this life goes, and I feel like you're hurt once you figure out who you are. I told her, I said, you got to take a sex sabbatical. Like, you got to now close your legs to people, and you have to now figure out who your spirit is, who you are. What's Amber Rose like? You've been giving yourself to these men. You have to figure out who am I? And I said, I feel once she gets into the business of Amber Rose, that person is going to come. Like, somebody's going to come and it's going to make her heart smile. But I think that person may be a little hindered if they read a post that says, I will eat ass for some Super Bowl tickets. Because then I feel like you're cheapening.
There's so many
I know
clips.
you still, and I can see in your face, you're going, can I still put that out there and post that?
I was like,
that ain't that
bad. No, it's bad. But this is the thing. I also think that Amber Rose has to create her own narrative. She has to change what has been, I guess, what we view her as people, because she came out with this after Kanye and blah, blah, blah. It's who we think she is. She has to now recreate who she is, and the time is now. Like, she's got to stop posting that, because one of her girlfriends ain't said that. Nobody has been like, hey, because she can get tickets. She got enough money. She knows enough connections. But now she has to turn it around and change that, because her kid is going to read that one day.
Yeah, her child is going to read that. And do you want men, if you want somebody who's going to make your heart happy, most men don't want to know that his woman is going to eat somebody's ass for a Super Bowl ticket. So it's like, it's hard.
You know what? It's the word eat. I think that's the word.
Eat. Like Meg Thee Stallion has her and Cardi B having their song WAP. And Meg Thee Stallion said, if you eat my ass, you a bottom feeder, which I thought was like a brilliant lyric. But it truly is. You're having men think a certain way about you. And only you can change the narrative, Amber. Like, because what people are thinking, and I would truly say, that's probably not you. That's probably what you put out in the public. You're a woman who wants to, like we all do.
Very nice girl, regular girl.
Loves us, appreciates us, adores us. It's hard for a man to adore you when he goes, my woman's going to eat somebody's booty. I'm going to stop saying ass. Eat somebody's booty for some tip. Chris is just like my son.
Listen. Some dork ad executive for the Super Bowl, saw that post, and was like, shooting my shot. Here we go.
Exactly.
He's like, he's like, I have an allotment. Ms. Rose.
You want some tickets? But if that's what she wants, because this is the thing, you're right. She needs to change it for her if she wants to, because you can't, like you said, you can't say, I want a man, I want a different type of man, I want this kind of love, and then turn around and do something that's totally opposite of that. Now, if she just wants to keep on keeping the narrative as it is, then go ahead, Amber, more power to you. But I don't want her to say, this is what I want to do, and nobody's saying, hey, girl, don't do that. Let's try it.
Was there something that you did your younger Kim, that you look back and go, I wish I hadn't done?
You're absolutely right. I ate ass for Super Bowl tickets, and they lost the game. They lost the game. So
she kept going back to the Bills players 4 years in a row. 4 years in a row.
Oh my gosh.
They lost the Super Bowl. So I looked back and said, was that worth it?
Was it worth it?
But no, you're absolutely right. That's a joke, everybody. But you do think about, I wish I had somebody pull my coattail. Yes, there's something I had done or said. I used to be, so what? Let me tell you something, Sherri Shepherd. I was doing a movie. I tell people this story all the time. I wish I knew the man's name. But, it was Deliverance from Evil. I think that's the movie I was shooting.
I love watching you.
Deliverance from Evil, Ormandy, honey. And I was so off the chain as a young actress and trying to find my comedy chops because I wasn't a comedian yet. I was working on it. I just was free and I had no outlet. And we're always mic'd on the set, right? So when we're sitting off to the side, I'm talking to Gabrielle Union, Essence acting, I'm acting a fool. And I'm talking all about like Amber talking and I'm going to do this and girl, and he would die and then that was it. And at the end of the movie, I'll never forget, it was an older man. He was the sound man. He came over and he brought me a Bible. He was like, he said, because we shot the movie for 30 days. And he was like, after 30 days of listening to you, I thought you might want this. And he brought me, I'll never forget it, girl. I was like, oh, and he said some things and he said, you have to be careful about the words you put out and how you talk and being a lady and all that. I'll never forget it. You see, I remember. That's exactly. I think about my younger self. I was off the chain. Said anything. Damn near. Amy reminded me the other day. She said I was on, remember that show we did? I did the show Fixing Up the Schools. College, what was it called?
Well, I don't remember.
School Pride okay. For ABC. Amy said, she just said it last night. She said, Kim used to be crazy. We were in Louisiana filming and they were in the interview room because I was on the show as one of the builders and I was in the interview. But Louisiana, Sherri Shepherd was the hottest place I have ever experienced in my entire lifetime. I had never felt humidity or heat like that. And Amy said in the middle of the interview, I was sitting there, the cameramen around, I was talking, and she said, I can't take it. And I took off my pants and threw them on the ground. And then went on with the interview. She said she was like this. And she said the producers, everybody was in shock. And I was sitting there like this. I was like this. So then when the kids came out, I was off the chain. Do you hear me?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy, girl. It's so funny how you evolve. Your younger self, you evolve. We make mistakes. I remember I used to hitchhike everywhere.
What?
Because they repossessed my car so much. I needed to get to these comedy clubs.
So much. Mark, Kim, write that down. Sherri needs to make a joke out of that.
Oh, they did. My car got repossessed 3 times.
Okay.
And literally, I needed to, I ate, breathed, and slept stand-up comedy. And I would go to all of these clubs and take the bus. But sometimes the buses stopped running at 11 o'clock midnight. I took the bus everywhere. And when it stopped running, I had to get home. So I would hitchhike. when I tell you the number of cars and vans I got in, Kim, that's why when people say to me now, why are you riding a train? I keep telling people I will never put myself in harm's way. Usually when I ride the train, I post pic. I'm riding the train on a Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon when I get from the gym. But when there's nobody there, it's very few people. And I post it sometimes late at night. So it looks like I am, at the train at nighttime. I will never, and I don't look like this when I ride the train. I have cornrows in my hair. I'm wrapped up because it's cold. Like I look like everybody else. So I don't, and I don't get off at stops where it's like dark. I take it when I know it's going to be like just regular folks there. So I have a son, so I will never endanger myself. But back then, I didn't care. You could look like a serial killer. And I was like, you going to Crenshaw? I'm going to. And I would get in the car.
Sherry.
You could have invented Uber. You made up the first Uber. You're like, I'm going to take it every night. I'm going to take this every night.
Kim
And men would be saying stuff to me on the in the car ride, nasty stuff. And I'm friggin' in my 20s. And I remember one guy was I had hitched a ride and he pulled over. And as we were driving, he says to me, do you know what a snuff film is?
No.
And I was like, nope. And he was like, would you like to go to a party where they do? He was like, it's a party where you go and there's a lot of people and you get together and you just like, you watch people have sex. And I was like, no. And I felt very uncomfortable. Now I'm going to ask you this. Do you know what a snuff film is?
Obviously Chris does, but I do not.
He said a snuff film?
He said a snuff film, Kim, is where you're having sex on film and they kill you. Those are underground.
That's not true. That's
real.
Girl, hush, because then it would be true crimes. Then
No,
it is a crime. It is a
It's
crime.
happened.
We would see it on TV later.
No, you wouldn't. And you know why? Because people who have money pay a lot of money to have these in their collection at home in the basement. If these are found, you will go to jail. It's illegal because you're killing people. But what I'm saying, this is why some people come up missing and they kidnap them. It's a real thing. It's a dangerous thing. And people do it because people pay a lot of money to have this kind of depravity in their.
I'm writing down a lot of stuff on this podcast. We're going to win this NAACP award because we are teaching tonight.
I don't want to get away from snuff films, but I have to ask this. Shout out to Ramon. You actually stood out with your thumb up, and Kim made the sign. Can you confirm that, Sherry?
She made what sign?
Did you literally stand on the side of the road with your thumb up? Can we see it? How you did it?
Oh yeah. I have my thumb up like that. I don't say it on my talk show.
Fairly more common back then. Like it was a thing that people like you. Maybe it was more common in the 60s and 70s, but a lot of people were taken.
Because now people
out in the 60s.
No, but I'm saying this wasn't the 60s
the
and 70s.
80s. It was the 80s, but people didn't have apps where they could call an Uber and they were tied to their mama's credit card. Right. Or you could take the bus. Literally, people hitch rides. That's where a lot of girls were found. And I know the Lord protected me. And I say this because I don't say it on my talk show because it's a lot of young people that watch me. And I don't want girls singing, oh, all I got to do is hitch a ride. Sherry did it. And look at her now. No, Sherry should be dead.
She did it right. Way back in the day.
God watched out for her. And so some of the real harsh stuff, I make most stuff funny. Like when I went to jail, which was horrible, but I make it funny. But some of the real harsh stuff I don't talk about. But we're just talking about evolution. Of when he asked me this, I was so uncomfortable. And I remember he was like, I'll take you to the house and it's just a party. Da, 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 da. And I remember going, I got to get out of this car. And I looked, and I don't know if you remember when people used to have like Cadillacs and they had they didn't have electric door locks or you had to pull up the lock to get out the car. You remember that? And it was like a little knob where you could pull it up. Sometimes they'd have those knobs that was straight up and down. It was hard to pull up. He had that. And I couldn't get the knob up. And we were on PCH. And I was like, oh my God, I got to jump out this car. Cause like, I don't know what this man is going to do, but I sense within every fiber of my being that he meant harm to me. And so God was just there because I started crying and he pulled over and he said, get out of my car. That was probably and then I had to hitch back. I had to hitch back.
Didn't you have any friends to call? Oh my God.
We didn't have cell phones, Kim. You had a pay phone. You had to go to payphones. There were no pagers.
Right. And go to the payphone and call somebody to pick you up.
Kim, I was on Pacific Coast Highway. There was no payphone.
Why were you down there?
He was taking me to a house to party.
Oh, got it. So that was one of them rich parties. Right. Got it. I can't believe you said they kill people. I'm uncomfortable with this podcast right now. This is too much. That is
so
deep.
I'm gonna get off this because we were nominated for NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Podcast in the Arts and Entertainment category. So
nominated. We haven't won yet, so make sure you
were nominated. So I'm gonna get off this subject. I'm just saying things that we did in our 20s that we would never do now. And I'm very, very thankful because as much as I hitched rides and I didn't care who was driving, I could have been one of those people. It's like we saw Sherry on her way to the Laugh Factory and we never saw her again. But for the grace of God, watching over the babies and the fools, and I'm not a baby, but I sure was a fool. So things that we did when we were younger, we don't do now. I wouldn't hitch a ride for nothing. Well, first of all, wouldn't nobody pick me up if I sit out there with my thumb out.
Yeah,
but
they would think they're being pranked. They're like Octavia's out here on the side of the road.
Octavia is hitching.
How would your face look? There you go.
But wait. Since we're asking stuff, did you hear Sherry? Because this is up your alley. Because you're always interested in this kind of stuff. The girl that went down to, I think it was the Dominican Republic, and got the BBL or something, the booty, the breast and the butt, or the Brazilian butt lift or whatever she got. But she came back and she wasn't feeling good. And they were like, oh, so when did you have your surgery to have your kidney removed? Girl, they done took the child's kidney out. Look.
It's so funny because you hear different versions of they removed a kidney while somebody was on vacation. So I did not know if that was real.
I don't know if it was on vacation. I think she went to get something else done. And why she
they took her kidney out. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. You thinking you're going to get a big booty. Now you got a big booty, but you ain't got nothing to friggin' dilute the alcohol that you drink. That's gone.
You got one left, but you better hope that one holds on.
Oh, they didn't take both of them. Yeah, you have two there because you can really operate on one kidney, which is really good. But that's terrible.
I was just saying that. Yeah, that's just tell people you got to be careful what you do, especially, like saving money, being young, just things that we, that we do. And then we look back and was like, can't believe I made it, Can't
believe I made it. This would be a perfect time to read some comments.
Chris,
and shout Anthony, out to Mark Williams. Mark Williams from Cleveland, of course, is always.
You talking about my personal friend, Mark Williams, Mark in Cleveland. That's right. My man.
The mayor of Cleveland.
The mayor of Cleveland. Had a few different comments. Anthony was ready for you to change the subject.
I'm sorry.
Why Bowens just voted 2 more times. Good luck. Thank you, Bowens.
Thank you.
So many people with this. Jennifer H. Yes, grace of God is right. God on your side.
Yeah.
Darletha says, be careful. Pack 93 is having a good time. Let's see. CC is going to go vote a couple more times. Haven't Sent said, God save me many times. Hang on. There were a couple others. A couple people agreed with you. And this is kind of what I was saying. People just did this. This was a normal-ish thing that you would just hitch rides. People are commenting pretty furiously. But yeah, Angela and Jennifer both did it in the 70s, and then maybe not in the 70s with Angela, but Jennifer did it in the 70s. Angela did it. Same thing as hitch rides. Didn't realize how dangerous it was in their late teens. God had us. A lot of people thinking, God, that you're still here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when you used to go to the club and you would meet a dude? You meet a bunch of dudes and and they'd be like, you want to come back to our apartment? You was like, yeah. You go get something to eat and you go back to the dude's apartment. You didn't think nothing about it. You and your girlfriends will be in some dudes with a whole bunch of dudes because it was fun. You didn't think nothing about it.
We were kicking it. We laughing. What's that white stuff on the table? Oh, that's cute.
Can I tell you a story? And this is much better than the snuff film story.
Thanks for that. I hope that everything that you ever talk about ever on this show is
It's
better than a snuff film. Okay.
The snuff was bad. That was bad. I wrote it down.
I'm going to tell you, this was a famous person and I'm not going to name his name because you know this person, but it was when I was probably 19. I wasn't doing stand up, and we used to go to Carlos and Charlie's. Remember that club on Sunset?
Yeah, I love Carlos and
And
Charlie.
I
I
would
saw
use
everybody
people's-
there.
That's
That
still
was a
I used
Is
to
that
hang out
the-
with Chris Rock there, and these boxers back in the day.
Carlos and Charlie's. They changed the name,
that
but
was a
it
spot.
that was a spot that every celebrity went to.
Every
And if
celebrity.
you're a
Chris
pretty
Rock was
girl,
a celebrity then, first of all. Chris Rock was
you said
that
what?
dude with the boxers. Chris Rock was funny, but he wasn't Chris Rock then.
But he wasn't Chris Rock then. But this is like, if you were a gorgeous girl, they let you in. But it was like,
Yep.
that was the club. And so when I was I think I was 19, I used to use somebody's ID in the bathroom, and I would use their ID to get into the club. My mother thought I was babysitting. I would go to the laundry room outside of our apartment, change clothes in a freak of the week. And then that's when I had all my hair. So my hair was long, and my girlfriends would pick me up. My mother thought I was babysitting because I told her the phone was disconnected, so she didn't have a way to check. I would hide my clothes in the bushes behind the laundry room in Van Nuys. That's where we live. And we would go to Florentine Gardens. We would go to Caroline West over by the airport. We would go to Carlos and Charlie's. And so I got into Carlos and Charlie's, and my girlfriend, who's really gorgeous. Like if we went to the Prince concert, they called her up and Prince wanted to meet her. Like everybody was always wanting me. And so I was the hanger on that held everybody's damn lipstick.
I got your lipstick, your purse. Yep.
In my purse. And so we left the club and we were driving. And I don't know if you remember Reggie Theus, the basketball player.
Yes, a basketball player.
Reggie, he was so gorgeous. So we were driving, and that's when dudes will pull up in their car and roll down their window like, "Hey girl, where you going?" And so Reggie Theus and his boys.
First of all, you said roll down their window. Jesus.
Where you going,
Not
girl?
push the button, but roll down there. Even Chris is like, roll that window down.
Roll down the window.
Uh-huh.
So Reggie Theus, who was a basketball player, was in town, and he was like, "Why don't y'all follow us to back to the apartment?" We're not thinking nothing about it. We like, okay.
Is this a good question? Is this a good Reggie Theus story?
Yes, because
Okay.
Reggie Theus is about to exit the story. So we were following Reggie Theus, but we got lost. We got separated. So we never found Reggie Theus, but then another car, a limo, pulled up on the side because they saw my girlfriend who was like, she was like Kim, really like gorgeous. And the car pulled up and the window came down. Now this was a limo, so the window came down. Zzz, and the celebrity poked his head out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so-and-so.
Uh-huh.
So they were like, where y'all going? We're not going nowhere. It's 1 a.m. We're not going nowhere. Follow us. This when you didn't think nothing about following no
Don't think
dude.
nothing about it. I know.
Didn't think that. We followed him back to his hotel in Hollywood, Kim. We went upstairs. It was me, her, another girlfriend. It was 3 of us, and it was about 7 of them. Went up to their home. He had a huge suite because he is, and he's still now. He's older, but I'm not going to say who he is. I'll write it in my book when I'm 80. We go up into his suite. When I tell you, he had us laughing so hard. And we were like, we all 19. The oldest was 20. We just laughing. Oh my God, they're so funny. I can't believe we're in the presence of this celebrity who was the hottest celebrity back then in every doggone movie you had ever seen. And so a couple of his boys kept disappearing in the bathroom. And we were like, where are they going? They keep going in the bathroom, keep going out. And they said to us, we developing some film. Like we're in the bathroom developing film. Our dumbasses believed that they were actually developing camera film.
Oh my God.
In the bathroom.
I've done that in the
Later,
bathroom. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
oh yeah, develop your film
On a
instead of
Saturday.
it's taking it to the daggone Walgreens. That's when people had cameras. And so later, when we got grown and we talked about it, we were like, oh my gosh, they were doing cocaine. We had no clue. But they kept going in the bathroom and coming out and being like, and it was hyped and funny and hyped. And we stayed in that hotel suite with them till about 7 a.m. My mother had no way to, she thought I was babysitting. And it's such a trip because he was such a gentleman. He tried to talk to my girlfriend, but she was too silly for him. But they walked us downstairs to our car. And we all talked about that. And you actually know one of the girls that was with us. I'm not going to say it. So we were all in there. And we talked about it later. And we said...
Oh, I know who it was. Uh-huh.
And we said, oh my gosh. Like that could have turned out so differently.
So different.
Nobody knew where we were. We're all 19, 18, 20. I went back home, changed clothes into my regular clothes, went upstairs, let myself in the house because my mother thought the phone was disconnected. It was about 7 dudes and 3 silly girls. And I think to myself, every time I see him, and Kim, and let me tell you, this celebrity knows both of us by name. He knows what we do. I'll tell you.
I can't wait till we get off this podcast because I'm going to confirm I got a couple questions. Because I know another celebrity who was always very nice to me and still is. I mean,
But this celebrity, at the time, I wasn't an entertainer. I was just a dumb teenager. Like, I didn't even think about doing stand-up. I just was freaking 18 or 19. I just graduated high school. It's just that he saw, we happened to meet in the streets.
It was Ben Vereen.
Oh, no.
Lou Gossett.
From 10 Speed and Brown Shoe, Ben Vereen.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Reggie Theus while you're at it.
Oh, my God.
Reggie Theus.
I think I got a photo here.
I said Lou Gossett. Was it Lou Gossett? Okay. Lou Gossett, dude. That's who did it.
He's big. He's literally a huge Reggie
Theus. Look how cute
Reggie Theus. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That could have been
ask
you
her.
guys could have been married.
The next time you see her, ask her if she remembers the Reggie Theus night. But it's such a trip. Like back then, you didn't think nothing of going with a bunch of guys. Like now, we would tell young girls, "Don't do that.
Don't do it."
I'll never forget. He had us laughing all night, and when I meet him again, I was even going to give more of a specific clue. But when I see him again at some place, hopefully he will come to my show. I won't ask him on the air. And even if I asked him about if he remembers that night, they probably did that with a bunch of girls. Like we wasn't the only ones to even think that. So he probably wouldn't even remember.
He might.
They did. They did.
So he's not going to remember meeting us per se. But it's such a trip.
If it's a famous person and nothing happened with you all, they actually might remember that night.
No, because Chris, there was nothing.
They're busy dudes.
I think that they probably got more worldly girls who may have gone farther. But for us, we were just 3 young, silly girls. There was nothing about us that was memorable that he would say, oh, I knew. I just was so enamored. Like, it wasn't like I was funny back then. I just was like,
that is so ignorant. But I think about that, and I think about me and how, I remember, I wonder, I look at Hollywood and talk to a bunch of guys, and I see why I didn't get a man, or was like one of them girls that they just picked and you just went with them and got married. And let me tell you something. I was pretty, but I was loud and silly and a tomboy. That's why I guess I didn't get caught off, because I was like, I wish you would. What you gonna do? Just as cute. They'd be like, okay, so we're gonna lock this bedroom door. You gonna do what?
And I can attest to this. Kim, and it's not even back in the day because Kim is gorgeous now. But Kim back in the day was so fine. Everybody and their mama celebrity wanted Kim Whitley. She used to wear these type, like the dress she got on now. Kim had the Meg Thee Stallion body. She used to wear these tight little jersey dresses on stage, gorgeous. But her ass was loud as all. As soon as she opened her mouth, you'd be like, dang.
Right. I was like,
She
didn't
wasn't
nobody want to
tomboy.
say, hey.
Kim was
Hey.
loud. Oh, she was so loud. And I used to
Oh,
be
and
this shy girl, and I was like, wow, she's so funny and pretty, and wow, she loud.
so loud. And that
Because
might have
Kim
been,
walked in the door smiling and laughing. That's how she came in the door.
yep.
And Kim used to book every commercial. She was known, and I'm telling y'all, Kim Whitley was booking commercials left and right. Every
That was,
time you saw a commercial, Kim Whitley was in it.
I do remember that. That is what so that is so
A lot of people
funny.
guessing one name in the comments.
Who they guessing?
I mean, I don't know if Sherry wants me to even say.
Shaft. Richard Roundtree.
Can you dig it?
Right. I'm like, we're trying to, y'all. This
I'm
was
not
back in
gonna
the
say
day.
it.
Remember our girl? Who was our girl we had on the podcast?
Frida
the singer.
Payne.
Frida Payne, honey. She the one that got the stories, not us.
Let me tell you, Frida Payne gave a story, and Frida Payne sang bands ago. All I need is a band of gold.
Let me tell you something. And
So
remember that picture she showed us with her, Catwoman, Eartha Kitt, and Jane Kennedy? They was bad.
and Jane Kennedy, they were all in their swimming suits, bikinis, and they were the hot women back in the 70s.
Yes.
And so she met Teddy Pendergrass. And
Yes.
she liked Teddy Pendergrass because she said, and Teddy Pendergrass, y'all, love TKO. Turn them off. When to turn them off, ooh. So she met Teddy Pendergrass, and he kind of just made her his girlfriend, and she liked him because she said he was a thug. She said Teddy Pendergrass was a straight up thug, and she was attracted to that. And so, well, hell, anybody going, turn off the lights, turn them off. Like, what you about to do, Dad? Good grief, Teddy. So she was with Teddy Pendergrass, and they were driving in his Mercedes down Sunset, and the police did a U-turn in the middle of the street because he saw a Mercedes dealership and he wanted to look at these cars, these Mercedes. But the police saw him and they put on the lights. Teddy Pendergrass took a vial of cocaine and threw it at her and told her to hide the cocaine. And she did it.
Yeah. And she did.
She put it in her shirt. Now, if they had stopped them and searched her, she would have went to jail because she had cocaine on her.
For Teddy Pendergrass.
From Teddy Pendergrass.
She'd have gone to jail for her man. Ain't that a mess?
She'd have gone to jail for her man. And she was like, she had a ton of these kind of stories. And I was like, what? Teddy Pendergrass?
Pendergrass. Back in the day stories. Oh my gosh, wait, I don't want to, yeah, that was good. There's some good stories, but I want to say, when you say back in the day, I got to give, I don't know how I'm trying to transition to this because it don't sound right. Well, but I got to use the bathroom, and so I want us to talk about.
Why don't you use the restroom? We can talk about Sherry, who she's going to have on this week on the Sherry Show.
Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, and Tessa Thompson.
No, you're not. You're not having all them people on there.
Go to the bathroom.
Who you gonna give my number to? Who you gonna remember this time? Who you gonna remember this time? Because you forgot to tell Steve Harvey I said that. You forgot to tell Tyler Perry I love him. You tell.
Here's the problem.
No. That's how you tell. You tell Tessa. No.
Sherry, you be Steve Harvey. Kim, flirt with Steve Harvey.
I can't flirt with Steve Harvey. That's like
Steve Harvey.
Wait, my friend Lonnie Berry is watching. You know my friend I went to visit in Thailand all the time? I think he's in Florida right now, but fantastic director.
Lonnie, yes.
Lonnie Berry. So I think I'm going to be filming a movie in Thailand. I don't know. I think somebody told me that. So Lonnie, get back to Thailand. But fantastic director. And I want to, you know who else I want to talk about when we get a chance, or just say hey to? Enz Mitchell. He said something so wonderful about you today. We were talking. He said, Kim, I called Sherry about somebody. Sherry said, no problem. What else you need? Something, the project he's doing. He said, you and Sherry Shepherd have always been there for me. And I was like, Sherry don't say yes to a whole lot of people. And you was like, whatever you need. And he was like, I just love you both for always being there. You know, he owned the Black Comedy Club here in Los Angeles called the Comedy Union.
And
So he owned.
He only let it go. There are no Black-owned comedy clubs in Los Angeles.
Nope.
J. Anthony Brown has one, but I think it's closed. I don't think it's open. And which you would think that there is a lot of Black-owned comedy clubs, but they're not. And Enns Mitchell, who I love so very, very much, had one of the last ones, and he had to close it down. And now, it was really sad because that's where we could go to do stand up. And he tried to keep it open and give comics exposure who didn't have it. And Kim Whitley and Kim Coles had a night there, and y'all would pack it out, you and Kim Coles. And he's just a good soul. Yeah, you know me. I say no to a lot of people, but
you say no. Yep.
When Enns calls, I'm like, whatever you need me to do, I will do, because I love Enns. He always did right.
And he always did it right, Bosh. Yep.
He couldn't pay us the money that we would make at other clubs, but
I sold a lot of stuff out of his club, so I wasn't worried about payment.
But it wasn't about the money. That's what I'm saying.
I went in his drawers, just messing with you.
You did what?
It wasn't. I said I stole a lot of stuff out of his office. You know, he left the office open all the time.
Enns, you could always go in the back room behind the audience. And Enns always left like his drawers open to his desk. He always let, and I would leave my purse in there, and I'd be like, Enns, my purse is in here. He was like, ain't nobody gonna come in. I'm like, it's 10 ninjas in here right now.
It's by the front door, Enns.
Right, it's by the front door, Enns. You can see in your. I just always knew somebody was gonna come rob that day.
And they did not.
And they did not.
There was too many of us in there.
Good question.
Yeah, robbing Kim Whitley.
Wait, hold up. I know, Chris, I got to get one more thing in real quick. But first of all, if you haven't traveled, definitely go to Thailand. And Lonnie's Black. I know they're like, what's he live in Thailand for? But he opened a theater.
His acting classes there.
Yeah, acting classes. But you know who I've been thinking about, and I'm glad I wrote it down real quick. I've been thinking about him for 3 days. And I need you to help me find Garrett Morris. Where is he?
Number.
He was on.
You got Garrett's number? Oh,
I
gotta find him. I gotta.
He was just on a podcast. He was just on a podcast I listened to.
Okay, I want to.
I did a sitcom with Garrett Morris. He played my father.
Okay, please give me his number. I just want to check on him. And could you reach out to him? Something was pulling on me today, and I don't know him like that. But I need you to reach out to Garrett Morris.
You know, it's so funny because I got in touch with Willie Tyler and Lester. Remember Willie Tyler and Lester?
Yes.
Because we're doing Black History Month, and I wanted him to come on my Laugh Lounge. I wanted comics that you hadn't seen that were older comics. Marsha Warfield is coming.
Yes, my girl. You know that's my girl. Mention my name. Okay.
Guess who else is coming? Phyllis Yvonne Stickney.
Wow, that was a good one. She
played Angela Bassett when she played Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with It? She played her sister. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney is coming. We were trying to get Jimmy Walker, but I think it was a conflict. And we're going to get one of the first women who wrote for Saturday Night Live. She's coming. Tom Joyner is coming to my show.
Man, that is a good one.
Clyde Jock.
Man, you should get Debbie Allen when she comes through New York. Okay, I quit.
I don't think Debbie Allen may be doing the bigger shows. We're getting Major. This is why I love you.
Oh, that's my friend. I'm sick of this. She take all my friends. I ain't got no talk show to invite none of them to.
Who else am I supposed to take but your friends? I got a talk show.
Did you hear what I said? I said I ain't got no talk show to invite none of them.
But this is what Kim Whitley does to me, y'all. I'll say Tyler Perry coming on. Go upstairs and tell Tyler Perry the last time I called him, I said I want to be in one of his movies, but he didn't call me back. But I got 5 other characters I want to do, and I want to pitch a show to him. So ask him, when can I come in?
Okay, I'm through.
I got 2 seconds to come up and say hi to Tyler. Okay. Because I got 3 minutes to get behind that door before they start thinking we're going to have a good time. Then she go, oh, Steve Harvey going to be there. So go upstairs when you see Steve and tell him Kim said hi. And then I was trying to call him, but he didn't call me back. So because I want to talk to Marjorie about a pair of her shoes that she's selling. And I want to buy them. So when you see Steve, I got 2 seconds. And then we're on the couch. the thing about it is like if we're on the couch, I got 7 minutes with Steve. And then in the commercial break, everybody want pictures. And then when we come back after I say, next up, so-and-so and so-and-so, I got to move because they got to reset the set. So they didn't took Steve. I don't see Steve no more. And Kim gets so mad. Did you tell Steve that I said I was trying to call Marjorie, but she didn't call me back and I'm trying to buy them shoes that Steve is selling for Marjorie because when he went on the cruise and I want to go on the cruise with him and Vanessa Bell Calloway. Did you tell him all of that? No, I forgot. What do you mean you forgot? What do you mean you forgot?
I do. Okay. Girl, wait, guess who just walked in?
Everybody that comes. And I'm like, I just, it's so much happening. Oh,
Hey,
Andre.
Sherry. How you doing?
I thought you'd be on your computer doing graphics and nasty for
He
you.
think I'm going to the show with him. I think. Hey, y'all, I gotta. Here, put this. But look, Sherry. Look what he got on.
Oh, you got to play.
I represent.
That's right. Next year's a leather jacket.
Can you wait? You know what we really got to do? We got to talk about the people to vote for the NAACP Image Award again. But I need Chris to go back through how you vote because everyone, even though you're voting, you gotta put your email.
Let Andre tell it. Andre went through a whole thing. How do you vote for?
Definitely.
Tell them how to vote.
Why you got a lavalier instead of where your microphone?
If you fix my microphone, I wouldn't have a lavalier.
Hey everybody. Hey Sherry. Hey Chris.
My man.
Let me see.
Tell them how to vote and what they got to do.
I got
Tell her to use the bathroom. Say you're the co-host now.
Who could be married to Kim Whitley? All that holler she do. How do you vote for Two Funny Mamas, the podcast on the NAACP?
Actually, I wrote it down, but I don't want to pull it up right now because I don't really know where it is. But you have.
I can tell everybody if we want to go through it. So Andre's not put on the spot. The live chat, we've got the link. If you go to vote.naacpimageawards.net, that's very simple. You go, you pick the winners for each category. The most important for this show is Outstanding Arts Entertainment Podcast. There's a lot of great competition. Get in there and vote for that. Then you're going to meander over to Best Talk Show, and that's Sherry's show. You can vote for her as well. And then go through, spend a little time. All those nice people are nominated. You only get one vote per email. If you feel like it, you want to throw some other votes out, do that. But you do have to go to
vote. I'm worried about two, Chris.
NAACPimageawards.net. And you go and you get it done right now and you make it happen. So that's how it works.
How you liking your computer we got you for? Hey, read some comments, but I want to know how you liking your computer that we got you for.
I got to send you the pictures of everything. We in the mix, Jack. I've been buying all kinds of stuff. We got tripods and cameras and lights and
everything set up for porno.
I said 2024 Oscar nomination, Andre. I'm thinking a little different for you.
No, Andre writes. He's got some scripts. He got some really great scripts. He's got some great film ideas. So with the proper equipment, he's going to be able to. I was at a screening that Deion Taylor did for his movie Fear, where he said,
"Man, that's my boy." I
love Deion Taylor. Yeah, he came on the show.
He inspires me because he's so energetic and excited about his projects.
He is, and he filmed this suspense movie in 14 days. For $1 million, and so the actors came together, worked for nothing. Practically, so it can be done and you're going to do it because you have the equipment and you got people who believe in you, which is really great. So
I got a love scene for you in the next film. So I'm glad that you're working out and getting it together so you can get naked on camera.
Oh my gosh.
She says that she'd be all over that.
I think my nakedness has passed me by. I
think you'd do it.
I be talking to Niecy because she got to get naked all the time. She like, girl, this sucker is rough. I'm like, oh my gosh. Niecy makes it sound like so much stress.
Loney says,
"Nice jacket. It's very warm though." Ooh,
I've read one of Andre's scripts.
New York. I bought it for. So what'd you say?
Loney just said that she's read one of Andre's scripts and it's great. So you guys are on that topic.
Mm-hmm. That's I got one for you too, Chris. I got to send it out. That's for East Coast, so it's very, very warm. That fleece jacket.
Yeah, it's a good jacket. Thank you for thinking about me.
Yeah, I'm still sending jackets out to. I've given them to my crew, so I had to wait, and so I'm still sending one out. So I have your jacket too, Chris.
Hey, well, that's very nice of you. Let's make it a gold jacket, so you don't have to use as much material for current weight. Hey, a lot of great comments, but I think Andre's here, and people always love hearing from Andre.
Please vote, everybody, because contrary to what Sherry said, she's got to let her vote, let her win for her talk show, and then I'm taking the one for the podcast. You don't need 2 awards, Sherry. You need 2 awards. It's going to end up being a doorstop. I need that award. You know how much ass I could get with an award? Yes, I'm part of NAACP. They chose me. I won't mention Two Funny Mamas. It's all about me.
Are you saying that's what I should do here in St. Louis, Andre?
Hey, man.
So walk in.
NAACP award? Shoot, boy, you
Chris,
be cleaning up.
Let me tell you how many black women you will get with your NAACP Image Award, Chris.
Oh, tell me.
If you take that NAACP Image Award you got into a club and you show black people,
he got a pass.
And I do the monastery. There we go.
What?
The St. Louis dance from 2001.
Oh, that's the dance.
Remember in the I was gonna say I can't remember which album it was, but it's Ali from the St. Lunatics. Go do the monastery, go and let it out. Sorry, but we should hear about what's up with Andre. So you've got all the gear. Everybody's excited for you. Everybody's been asking where you've been. You look good. You're out there. What's been happening, man? And Sherry, I think you should. Sorry,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
After you.
Everything is coming together well. Actually, we're doing this breakdown of a script because we're going to shoot a trailer for The Strain, starring this one right here. So I'm looking forward to that. She don't know it yet.
The Strain? The book, yeah. The Strain?
No, The Strain is a script that I wrote.
Because you know there's a book out called The Strain.
No, it's not like that. The Strain.
There's a horror.
Yeah.
But you might
Stephen
have to change
King.
the name.
Well, I can change
there's
the
a
name,
book,
but
Stephen King. It's like called The Strain. I thought that's what you were talking about.
That's a strain of a relationship and other things.
Is Kim is it a drama or a comedy? I didn't hear. What'd you say?
Ooh, we ran into one of Andre's ex-girlfriends at the comedy club, girl. I forgot to tell you that story.
What was that like?
He was like a deer caught in headlights. He was like this.
What?
No denying it.
What did she do? Did she say something crazy?
She introduced me to her friend as her baby daddy, and I'm like, oh.
Do you still love her?
Cut off any opportunity of me getting with anybody.
She sure did. I was like, okay, I see what's happening.
Do you still love her?
What's love got to do with it?
Now you Tina Turner.
I'm looking for love. I'm getting married next year.
He did say that. He told people that on stage. He said he is looking for a wife and he wants to be married.
You want to get married?
Yeah, because I ain't going through another pandemic without no ass.
Okay. Well...
Hey, despite that comment, Kim, can you all sit a little closer? Do you want us to do the horizontal?
Andre won't move over.
We can do the horizontals, but you're gonna have to see me on there with him.
Just to get.
This is the question that I have. Why you want to get married for you because you tired of being lonely? Marriage is no joke. It's work.
I know.
She know.
I know.
She know.
She like so 3 from.
Why do you want to get married? Are you tired of being by yourself?
Yeah, and yeah. I'll go with that.
You ready to have somebody to snuggle with? Tell your hopes and dreams.
Definitely.
You got this and Sherry about your hopes and dreams. Now say something else.
Because
just cuddling with you know you can't marry Kim Whitley.
A pillow is no fun. You need something warm that responds when you go like this.
Get you a dog.
No, you got dogs. I ain't sleeping with no dogs.
You're referring to one of your exes as a pillow?
Okay,
that's very. I'm just very
Felicia.
shocked. You want to get married.
Here's a live chat comment. Felicia in the comments. I will marry you, Andre. There it is. There it is.
Oh yeah.
You know what? This time you can say Hi, Felicia.
Hey, there you go, Chris.
That was funny.
But the thing about Felicia, you got to understand, Andre is, the sensitive souls are a lot of maintenance.
Ooh, a lot of work.
You got to, Andre got like he's a man, completely heterosexual man. The one thing you know is if you want Andre, he gonna protect you. He's going to provide because he's very much a man's man. Andre will fix anything in that house. Andre will build a house for you. But this is what you got to take. When he grumpy, oh my gosh. And he walks and he starts mumbling to himself.
And he going to take over the bathtub. So don't think.
And Andre spends a lot of time in the bathtub. Although if you get married, he'll let you get in with him.
No, because that's what he going to be like, I got to think. This is my think tank.
Well, yeah, I do come up with a lot of ideas, but I haven't had anybody sit in the tub in a while. That's kind of fun. I like to wash people.
No, Andre will let you sit in the tub. He wants somebody sitting in the tub with.
That's romantic. I'm a romantic cat. Y'all just don't know because ain't no reason to get romantic with y'all.
People are asking what your sign is.
Felicia, if you get in the tub with Andre, this is what's going to happen. A GoPro going to come up out the water. This gonna be the GoPro. It's gonna come out the water.
That's funny, Sherry. Oh my God,
that's so good.
But Andre,
everybody wants to know Andre's sign.
Andre is
same as yours, Chris.
Well, I know it, but the audience would like to know that are fetching for your love.
Gemini.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
What? I'm consistent. I'm not the typical Gemini. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm consistent.
You go to GoPro outside the tub.
Why the GoPro keep changing? No, that's what's making me laugh.
No, Andre's a Gemini. I don't trust Geminis, but
But you keep Geminis close to you at all times.
I know we got 2 Geminis around us.
You do have to keep them close to you because they're treacherous. But I don't think Andre is that way. People have to say that. I don't think Andre is treacherous because I've known him for a long time. But Andre is very charismatic. He cares a lot. He's sensitive. Like when old girl says I'm sensitive about my stuff, Andre is an artist. So he thinks in abstract. If you want somebody who's linear and black and white, like the worst thing you would tell Andre to do is go work at the bank to pay the bills. Andre be like, I'll make 9 movies before I go be telling somebody you want 10s, 20s, and 50s.
He'll collect cans before he does that.
Andre, say it again, Kim.
He'll collect cans before he does that.
Andre will collect cans before he go get a regular job, but he'll keep you up. He not gonna let you starve. Andre will cook, he will clean, he will make you laugh. But boy, when I tell you he could get cranky, oh my goodness.
Damn Andre. It ain't nothing nice.
Y'all know me too well. This is scary.
And he be muttering about women. Andre like to talk, but I think that side of Andre that wants to be married, he'll sit and listen to you. Andre will lift you up and encourage you to go after your dreams. But another thing about Andre, he's very solution oriented. So you can't go to Andre and be like, I just need to talk. I just need you to listen. Andre gonna tell you how to fix that because he don't want to hear it no more. So if so Felicia, if you're gonna complain about your boss, you got to be ready for Andre to go. You need to do A, B, C, and D, and you may just want him to listen because he don't want to hear all that. He gonna go. Why you tell me?
Typical. Did you do it?
Important question. Huh? Natalie Austin, what's too old for you, Andre? Is 46, 47 too old?
That's about right for him. He's 83.
Young. Andre's 91. 46, that's too young. Are you kidding
Chris,
me?
I almost shaved my beard off. They were on me so bad. They said I look like Papa Smurf. I was so close to shaving.
You look great. You got a lot of compliments in the live chat. I think you look great.
Thank you.
Andre's good. He's the physical part of him. He gon' and there's another thing I want to tell you, Felicia. I'm gonna have to tell you. You can't be, if you into that, Andre, we got to read Psalms 83:18 before we make love and go to bed. All that. let me tell you something about this freaky deaky over here. He is going to take you to the. You remember that movie Eyes Wide Shut?
Okay. What would your mask be, Andre? Be honest.
Andre gonna want to try some stuff, Felicia. Don't get it twisted. Andre wrote a movie called The Pandemic Porn. Okay, you not just gonna have regular. Oh, can we just snuggle and spoon, Felicia? You better learn
You gotta
to
watch out about the quiet ones. Hippie, bring out the ropes. Where's the fire? I want to burn her. Okay, maybe not that bad.
I have used candles.
I know.
wax. You know that wax to be dripping on you? Andre want to do, you remember that movie 9.5 Weeks? Andre not just gonna cut up strawberries, put in a smoothie. Andre, he's like he's artistically weird sexual like that.
Artistically weird sexual. What an endearing term.
So you gonna be, and I'm telling you, I know this one's hurt. And me and Kim, we ain't never done this one. I don't want you thinking
comments.
Oh, you'll read comments? Come on, read the comments.
Here, you want some comments? A lot of people saying keep the salt and pepper beard. They're upset that it was threatened to be taken off. They like it.
Well, the problem is it's no longer pepper. It's mostly salt. You get diabetes kissing me.
High blood
pressure. High blood pressure. Up the joke.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
MM has maybe an issue to solve with that. He says it's salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion. It's got a little bit of everything in there. Shout out to
it's
MM.
It's a soup beer, just, you know.
Yeah, that's how that works. Sick in the Head loves the Eyes Wide Shut comment. A lot of people are really kind of lining up for Andre and trying to get on the Lavelle train, the Lavelle limo, you could call it. I think
Andre
that
pictures because we tried.
Jay Seaberry, that's PR Jade, says it looks good. Gina Loves Life says, okay, I'll marry him. A Brown says Andre's got kinks. A lot of people agreeing and disagreeing on the Gemini slander, which we don't stand for on this show. And also, Sherry, I did notice that you specifically said you do trust Andre, and then you trailed off and moved on.
You know, Andre is and you gotta be clean. Andre, like, even though Kim junky as heck, Andre come through and clean everything. But he don't want to be cleaning everything. He wants a woman that's clean. Like, you gotta like straighten up too, because Andre's that way. He like everything in order and everything. So that's one of the things I remember. And he like you, and I'm gonna tell you, Andre like you because he works out and he's very physical. So he wants his woman to also be physically fit and work out.
I fell off a little bit. Just a little bit. I fell off a little bit. It's cold. It's wintertime. I'm hibernating.
Jai B says,
I can say this. Andre, when he puts his mind to working out, he go hard. He don't play around. He go hard. It's Kim that take 2 hours to do a 20-minute workout.
Okay. I do. Oh, you know what?
But Andre likes, I think physical. I think, Kim, I can say this. Andre likes a butt. Like, he's not a breast dude. He'll take it, but he really likes a booty. Like, that turns Andre on if he got a booty.
Andre would take anything. Like,
okay. All right.
Well, that's because it was COVID. But he really liked booty. I've seen Andre go crazy.
I have seen Andre's exes. They got little bitties and big old booties. You're right.
And big old booties. Andre's a booty man.
I like legs. Cause see now they getting them BBLs. It don't the legs.
The legs
don't match the booty.
Do you have Super Bowl tickets, Andre?
What is that?
Do I have Super Bowl tickets?
Oh,
I've got the girl for you.
Andre don't want no woman that says she's gonna eat somebody's booty for Super Bowl tickets. He's very conservative in that way. Like, Andre, if he get with you,
just gonna eat some booty for tickets.
Andre doesn't know what we're talking. I thought he knew.
Amber Rose says she'll eat your booty if you give her some Super Bowl tickets. That's what Amber Rose said. But Andre, if he gets with you, he don't want you talking about the sex life. He don't want you. You got to be all his. He's very possessive of his women. So
Forever C. Well, I just left the gym. Winky face. Hey now.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look at that.
She was listening to Two Funny Mamas on the treadmill.
That's right. You're
A. Brown says at this point it may be easier to say what Andre doesn't like.
Oh my gosh. I think I could tell you what we do that Andre don't like, because we do a lot of stuff he don't like.
No.
Andre don't like what Kim do, all that back talking. Andre do. He really don't like it. He don't like it, and he don't like it. But Kim don't listen, and she just keep doing it. And then he go, that's why you ain't got nobody. So
I told her
he don't like it. I'm trying to think of stuff that I do that he don't like. I'm sure it's a lot. I just can't think of it right now.
Let me tell it. No. But I want to, you know what? I was going to say, well, he talk about you all the time. But
Keisha's here for it. PR Jade with a good question. Quickly, Shimei has asked 743 times, Sherry, do you have merch for your talk? It doesn't help when you guys spam this. We will get to questions, and I hate even rewarding this because you've been asking so much. But
because we don't answer it.
Well, there's 1,500, 1,600 people in here, and you can't. Not everybody's going to get it right. But either way, Shimei, good question.
Merchandise for your talk show.
There you go.
But I want to say we are nominated for NAACP Image Award for Funniest Podcast in the Arts and Entertainment. We got a link for the NAACP Image Award. Please go to the link and vote for us, and then vote for a favorite talk show, because Sherry was nominated, not host, but talk show. Mm-hmm. And you can use all the emails, because you can only vote once with that email. So do I have any merch? I'm trying to work on it. I don't have any merch yet for the podcast. So we have a minuscule budget for my show. When I tell you, we ain't got no money for the talk show. So they are not paying for merchandise as of yet. But you know what I do have is I do have all of very interesting.
What's the WIC budget?
Scripts for when I interview the people who come on. So I have the script for Michael B. Jordan. I have the script for Jonathan Majors of the questions. I got the script for Steve Harvey. And I kept saying I'm going to sign them and do some with them.
So the answer is no. Check back next season. So look, I'm trying to get out of it. I mean, it is what it is.
I know I'm tired. I got to get up at 4:45.
Right. We got to go. But I want to give a special shout out to Ricky Smiley, who lost his son Brandon. And I text Ricky, he just asking for prayers. You lose.
Okay, did you not read Ricky's post, Kim?
A recent one?
He said, stop texting me. I'm overwhelmed.
I text him immediately.
Oh,
but he texted me back. Hold up now. He said, I love you.
That's what he said. He said, I will get back to you, but I am overwhelmed. Please don't text me anymore.
I didn't read. That was before he sent that out.
No, that was the last text that he sent you. He was like, just Kim Whitley, I'm so overwhelmed. You know what? I need to put out Kim.
And he probably is overwhelmed. He is, but I gotta sometimes, like, I need you to find Garrett Morris for me, because when I think about people, but Ricky, okay, Ricky, you're right. We love you, Ricky Smiley, and we praying for your family. I'm not gonna text you until I know you got a little break.
You'd send him over the edge. He's like, no more text.
So we just want to say that Ricky Smiley and his family are in our prayers. Sherry's frozen. I think Chris
Dr. Phil is ending his talk show after 21 seasons.
What?
I didn't know it was still on.
21 seasons. That's going to be Sherry. She's going to be on a walker. When you ending your show, that's how many years.
No,
come on, Sherry. You going to let me come on this week? I'm coming on this week, Sherry.
No, but guess what? Can I tell you what the Daily Beast said right before we go?
What?
Hold on one second. I just got to tell you, the Daily Beast, did you wish Oprah a happy birthday?
We going to go there? Okay. No, I didn't wish Oprah a happy birthday. Did you tell her I said happy birthday?
She told her she was getting some drinks.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Hey, did you tell her? Because I don't have Oprah's number anymore. You done took my little friend. So you tell her I said happy birthday. Let's start there. What did the Daily Beast say, Sherry, so I can go off, feel good about myself? Look, I said about myself. She can't even find it.
No, I found it. Hold on.
What did it say? You and Oprah are best friends? What did it say?
Sherri Shepherd on Ellen, Oprah, The View.
Ellen, Oprah, The View, and becoming daytime TV's new feel-good queen.
Oh, wow.
Because you talked about all those people. Ellen, Oprah, The View, and becoming the new feel-good queen. That's good. I told him what advice. I got a hater in my voice. Congratulations. It sounds like I'm hating. Congratulations, Sherri. It just don't sound real. Let me try again. Girl, that is good. Let me try again. That wasn't okay. Hold on, watch this. Oh, Sherri. That's such a great article. It just ain't coming
Andre,
out.
can you coach her a little, please?
Hit me on my back. Hit me on my back. Sherri Shepherd. That was amazing. Oh my God. Look at you. The new feel-good queen. You're so
I love
funny.
you both. I miss both of y'all.
I
miss being in the house with you, walking around in my towel.
I miss you walking around your towel too.
You ain't said Sherri gonna always be my friend because honey, as long as she got a show, I get some free gifts off that show. You keep keeping that show, child, so I can be getting.
I do have a bunch of gifts I need to send you, and I need to send your mom.
I'm gonna ship it back.
Why you gonna ship it back?
I have some boxes at the house, so I can ship it.
Oh, Andre, wait a minute. I got my nightgown on, so I can't get up. Hold on one second.
Turn the camera off? What is she doing?
What's happening here?
Wait a minute, please. Why we got to see the bottom?
Here, while Sherri's searching, obviously we need you to go. We need you to go vote.
I was gonna show him. I still have his mother's gift to me. I like to show it.
Oh, that's right. It's so funny.
Oh,
because it's on my desk. Cool. We were straight. I'm trying to organize it and put it's going on the wall.
My son is standing here. I ain't seen him all day. You waiting on mommy?
Okay. Yes, you got to get off the
phone. You want to say hi to Auntie Sherri? Huh? And Chris, come on in. You got to lean over me and say hey. You got to say hi.
Joshua.
What's up? What's up?
It looks like you getting a mustache.
No, but I got hair downstairs coming in. What?
Andre.
Who's you, Andre? No, Joshua.
I took that over a mustache.
No, Joshua. Do you have a mustache, Joshua? Huh? He's not a puppet. It's okay. Do you have a mustache coming in?
A little bit.
I thought so. I could see it. I could see your mustache coming in above your
lip. He didn't watch his face this morning.
Yeah, I can see yours too.
You're not talking about Sherri. You're talking about Andres, right? Not Sherri, right?
He better not be talking about mine. I got tweezers right here.
Oh, on there. Okay. You see mine. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. You tell her thank you for your Christmas.
Thank you for my Kindle.
Are you using it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. And I have to get up at 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah, you gotta go. So let's say bye to our listeners and our viewers. Chris is gonna tell the people to vote. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and listening to Two Funny Mamas live. Don't forget to go to NAACP and vote in the NAACP imageawards.net. Good job. Oh.
Octavia Spencer.
I can't do it.
I know you can't. Something's wrong with you. Put your fingers down, point it. Oh. Okay, say bye, Joshua.
Bye.
All right, hit it.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.